Different language models have different types of assessments. I'm just going to give you an example of what we used to use. We had our oral language proficiency pre-test where we baselined all the children to see where they were when it came to language. At the end of the year, we gave that same test again, the same assessment to see how they had grown in English and Spanish. But through the year, of course, we have our state standards and we have our district guidelines that we need to make sure that we're following. So there were also journals where children were able to draw and dictate and tell us in English or in Spanish, depending on the language, what they had learned and what they were doing. We scored those. Quantitatively gave us a lot of information, qualitatively as well. But also we had content assessments where we pulled them out one by one and asked them questions about what they were learning in science, social studies, math. Part of that was where they could respond or just point if they didn't have that language come in yet. You were able to see that language growth where before they were very receptive, they would just point or just show me this or show me this in Spanish or the English. Then they were able to say it later on, which is the expressive part of the language, which is a little bit more difficult. But you could see that transition of their learning from just internalizing it and being able to point to being able to really say some sentences and even paragraphs about what they were doing.